Coach.
Last year when this team played Lamar, they tried the kind of that mush rush where you get upfield but you try to stop. Is there a way you look to defend Lamar Jackson specifically?
Yeah, no, you definitely got to have a plan in terms of how you attack him in the run game and pass game. And, don't want to give up too many secrets, but, we'll definitely have a plan to attack.
Is he unique in every way, or how do you view him when you watch him?
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I don't know if there's ever been a player like this. There's going to be the Mike Vick comparisons and things like that. But, first of all, he's big, he's strong, he's hard to tackle, and he's probably the fastest guy on the field. So, and then obviously he can throw the ball too. So there's just there's a lot of factors there, and he's a special player.
How much does it help that you at least have a bunch of guys that were here last year that were on the field against him, and so they have the experience because Coach has said how hard it is to mimic in practice anyone that can do what he does?
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. It's great that, we played them at the Rams last year too, and then obviously these guys have a lot of experience with their game last year. But it's almost like when you play option football, like in college, it's you can't simulate that speed. And so, like, we're going to go through everything this week and rehearse it. But once we get on the field on Sunday, we got to adjust fast.
Coach, only a couple of sacks over the last few weeks. What do you attribute that most to?
We got to pick up the pressure. I think, first of all, we got to get more opportunities. I think, if you don't get those third and longs or those second and longs, so we got to do a better job on early downs. I think that'll help it and give us those opportunities. And then, we got to be more creative, and we got to win one-on-ones.
They just said that K1 was going to be limited today, and whether it's this week or next or whenever. How nice will it be to get him back in terms of what you want to do?
Oh, great. I mean, he's a hell of a player. So whenever he comes back, it's going to be awesome.
What did Carolina throw at you guys on Sunday on the ground and up front with their O-line that caused problems?
I think there were some things we could have done better schematically. I think we just got to play blocks better, that's part of it as well. And so, we just weren't good enough. I don't think there's any surprises in terms of what they did. We just got to be a little bit better all around.
Every corner, every defensive back at some point in their, is going to get beat. But Pat so holds himself to such a high standard. You can see his frustration when Moore cut the deep pass. Do you talk to him at all, or do you kind of just completely trust him?
Yeah, I'm not worried about his psyche one bit. We always are going to correct things and things that he could do better and techniques and all that stuff. And I think it's more that than anything else. And I'm not worried about him at all. And like you said, all of those deals are great learning experiences. And when you go through it, it makes you better down the road.
How did Innie look on Sunday, getting kind of his longest run so far this season?
Say that one more time.
Innie Wazirike, how did he look on Sunday, getting that long?
Good. He played in the San Fran game, if I remember correctly. And, the one thing you appreciate about him is that all throughout the season, whether he's up or down, he's working his butt off. He's doing extra stuff, and he's gotten better. So it's no surprise that, he gets in a game and he has a successful debut.
Ejiro, will you use a receiver or anything to simulate Lamar's speed, or will you do anything like that?
Yeah, I don't know if we have any receivers that fast.
I don't know. There might not be any in the league.
Yeah, no question. Yeah.
Will you use any kind of?
We won't disclose too much, but we'll have some different things.
You can't break it down all for me right now.
No, I don't really want to. Yeah.
When you talk about coaching technique, with somebody like Pat specifically who plays really good technique, and every now and then guys will just catch. I don't mean separation stuff, but when a guy makes a catch and it's contested, is there a lot you do to say, hey, next time, I hope you get more lucky?
That's part of the NFL. It's like there's never been a corner, even Deion Sanders, that has made every play, and so corners are going to get beat, safeties are going to get beat. Sometimes you're going to get blocked, and so that's part of it. And but you always correct. You always see where the breakdown was. You look to improve it, and then. The name of the game is, you strive for perfection. You'll never get there, but you just try to be as perfect as you can be.
Just a few more.
What's impressed you about Alex Singleton this year? Obviously, a guy that didn't start the season, but has come and played really nicely for you guys, especially next to Josie.
Yeah, just very, very smart, and more impressively is reaction speed. He sees things faster than really any player I've ever been around. Reacts really fast. He's tough. He's smart. I mean, can't say enough good things about him. And then, at the end of the day, it comes down to making plays. And you can't. People are going to judge the speed and size and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, can you make a play or not? And he makes plays.
If they have to go with Brett Hundley because Lamar's got the quad injury, you saw him last year. Like, what does he bring, and does that tweak anything that the Ravens try?
Yeah, we played against him last year, so that was a good experience. Very good quarterback. Nobody's the athlete that Lamar is, so you're not going to feel that same speed and pressure in the run game and the scrambles. But he's a very good quarterback. He could, he can make all the throws. He's got enough mobility to get out of the pocket.
What have you made of the work that Pat and Damarri have done in the run game, being a couple of young guys?
Say that one more time, please.
What have you made of the work that Surtain and Damarri have done in run support, being young players, kind of?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. All 11 guys have to be able to play the run game, and that's a big part of our evaluation and all the players, even the corners. And they have done a really good job. Good angles, good toughness, very well, and so yeah, they've been very good.
What about the rest of the Ravens skill players other than Lamar? Their pass catchers and Andrews and backs.
Yeah, good stable of backs. 17, Gus Edwards. 89 is one of the best tight ends in the league. They got some good quality receivers outside, and we'll see what happens with number 80 if he comes back. But yeah, they've got good skill around them. This is a very good team. It's not just a one-person show. They've got a lot of good players.
You're small. Do they force you to do things you don't have to do against anybody else? I mean, they have a 300-pound fullback. Nobody else has one of those.
Yeah.
Do they force you to?
Yeah, I don't know if they force you to do things differently. They're just so unique compared to what you see, week in and week out. And I made a comparison to option football. It's almost like it's an off-speed pitch or a fastball, whatever you want to call it, but it's way different than any other offense. And so that's the biggest challenge. Thank you, guys.